always come out initially just to validate the claims, make sure what we're dealing with is real. And I want to go over all the stuff we caught there. And like I said before, we don't really use all of our equipment on initial investigations. We kind of go in, feel it out, use our primary gear. And when we catch stuff like this, it just validates what we're going to catch if we come back out. These things are like a puzzle. We only go for the legitimate findings and captures and see what we can put together. Now, I will do a who died search on your property. It'll give me a list of everybody that's lived there and died either there or elsewhere, just people that live there. And I'll let you know after I get the results of that search. And if you guys need any help, as in bringing in any psychics or priests there, we'd be more than glad to help you out with that. They usually require evidence to validate certain claims. But just let you know we're with you for all the way on this. So here's our findings from the investigation. We didn't really spend much time in there. I think you gave us 2 hours alone. Then when you came back, we caught some other things. Just validates what you have going on there. So go ahead, take a look at this. And these findings are in no special order. I'm just going to show you everything that was captured. Then I'll itemize it for you. Alright, this was captured on an IR camera in the kitchen while Chris and I were upstairs. This was after we vacated the apartment, and we got another female EVP. That voice after is just the EVP bot. Alright, this was up in your bedroom. We get another response, this time to a question.
Come on in the room, buddy. Who killed themselves in here? Who died here? Did you die here? You stuck? Did you die here?
Now this one's in the living room after you came back. Caught something strange move in front of the camera. This is really odd.
What was that? Was that you?
Now we know a lot of people mistake things for dust particle. Things flying in front of the lens.
What was that?
But if you take a look at this, this is actually away from the camera. And it actually comes out of nowhere and it pulsates as it moves. See that? It pulsates. This is not something close to the lens refracting or reflecting IR light back into the lens. Same exact thing Chris Owens caught on an HD camera from Green Hills when he took a picture. And here's the negative on that. Watch how it comes out of nowhere. It's almost like it's pulsating in and out. Then a minute after that, something else flies in front of the camera here. It flies right in that same spot right there.
Are you knocking my camera out of focus? It's not very impressive.
Here I'll lighten it up and I'll slow it down. You'll see it right by the coat there. Just comes out of nowhere and flies right across right there. Here I'll even reverse it.
Impressive.
And this is that video reversed. You'll see it come out. See how it's just appearing for a fraction of a second, and it's going back into nowhere. Definitely not a particle at all.
Hiding, come on.
This is video taken while we were all upstairs.
In front of these cameras.
SB7 spirit box is running. We ripped the antenna off of ours so we don't pick up as many stations or voices. Listen to this response. Listen to what you're saying.
Be a man and tell me what you want then. Hey, Kevin.
Yeah.
This is about 10 minutes later after that first pickup. This is the SB11. This is our new box. We just figured it out on this first investigation with it. Now watch how fast it's cycling. There's a voice that comes through here. There's just no way we can get a voice like this with it cycling this fast. I don't know exactly what this is saying, but this consistent voice cutting through that quick, it's impossible. All right, here's some more voices coming through on the spirit box.
You're a coward. You prey on women and children. What's that? Crazy?
Now this was taken when it was just us
Help you out.
alone.
You not
It sounds like a female sigh, then it says use them. This is a few minutes after that. We're just trying to get a response from it. And it comes through with another voice.
What was the name you said? April?
April.
Is there somebody in here named April?
You know what? It says it likes to play with that app. I don't know if I have it.
Somebody in here named Franklin.
This is while all of us are in the living room. We get a strange response in the SB7.
Because I heard a man's voice on it. It said moist. Gross. Fucking pervert.
Then we get something real quick coming on the SB11. It sounds like it says Chris's name. All right, this is when you guys were upstairs with Chris and I was downstairs.
Temperature thing's going off.
70.5. 70.5. 70.5. 70.5.
Then Chris's audio picks up some really bizarre noise. This can't be coming through the spirit box. Really strange.
I'll save you a spot.
Right here on the right, something moves directly in front of the
Stay right there
camera.
next to me and tell me what you want.
What in the fuck is this? Look at this. It's actually transparent. We can see right through it.
Do you want to hurt me?
I don't know if this is saying die or what it's saying.
Is there anybody here? Somebody's here.
If that's you, make it go up higher.
This is the temperature gauge going off on the SB11. It's not extremely accurate though.
Touch this device right here. It won't hurt you. It'll just let us know that you're here. Just touch the light.
Please tell me something.
Nothing.
My phone just said often.
Often?
Are you scared? Are you scared?
Set that temperature meter off again.
Trouble.
Come on, do it.
My hands are freezing.
My hands are cold too. I don't know why. My whole body's hot. It's just my hands are freezing.
Are you the one that made me throw up yesterday? Did you make me sick? Did I make you mad? Did I make you mad?
Did you leave? Where'd you go?
Temperature went from 71 now to all the way down to
Said
69.
DUI. Said bye.
Temperature fluctuation.
Come back to me.
It's kind of weird. The temperature's going
Who
down.
are
as it's
you?
going up. Touch that device.
Please tell me who you are.
Give us your name. Give us your name.
Michael, so what this is.
I thought it said Brickman.
April? Tell me who you are.
Something's trying to. Something's trying to. Something's trying to. Something's trying to.
Now, before the spirit box when it came in, we couldn't tell if it's saying Kevin or Kill 'em, and we've gotten Kill 'em before, and it's very pronounced. No doubt, it's saying Kevin right here. This is really intelligent to be pulling our names out like this.
There's a small thing there.
Now, as previously, I showed how it said Chris on the spirit box. We actually got a few of those where it's actually saying Chris and says my name very clear. And what's really interesting, both of us have our cameras in our hands, and this static infrared camera is in the bedroom. Now, what it picks up here, it says Chris again, but this is not off a spirit box. This is a direct voice out of nowhere. It's an EVP. Now, both of our cameras and our hands picked this up, but it's so faint. This camera back by the closet picked it up clear. So that would mean the voice, the audio this voice came from was closer to that closet. Listen to this. It says Chris's name, crystal clear.
What was the name they said? April?
April.
Is there somebody in here named April?
You know what? It says it likes to play. 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 It says it likes to play.
Now, right here, Chris is talking about our negative ion generator. We've had nothing but success with using this, negatively charging all the particles in the air. Here we get a response and question about it.
I got this generator here for you, trying to help you out. Do you not like it?
Here I catch something flying past the generator, and the generator totally drops all dust particle anywhere near it. Couldn't be a particle at all.
Get over here and use this energy right here. See this? Oh, I just had something shoot up. Get over here by this energy right here. Move again. If that was you. Is there any bugs in here?
Don't block this.
Now see this little translucent thing that shoots up here? Now if that was a dust particle, this negative ion generator, if there's negative ions out, it would drop it to the ground. Anything near it, it's what it's made for, air purification. Now we'll analyze other videos shot at the same time that caught nothing.
Get into this room with us.
Here's a full spectrum camera recording at the same time. You'll see this camera saw absolutely nothing at all.
See this? Oh, I just had something shoot up. Get into this
Again,
room with us.
this camera didn't see anything floating around at all.
Get over here.
The one in my
Use
hand
this
did.
energy right here. See this? Oh, I just had something shoot up.
We've noticed that all these female voices, the EVPs and the ones in the spirit box, they all seem friendly. This is in your son's room with the SB11. Listen to what it says here. Alright, here's where we're all down in the kitchen. And I come up in your son's room, put the EVP bot, and I put an infrared camera on it. I catch some really interesting things in this room. I'm going to show you this from the beginning and how it's caught. So I'm going to set it up here, and we vacate, go back down, back in the kitchen. Now this thing always does a little chant before it starts to ask the questions. Here's where this anomaly flies in and goes into the wall.
Please come close to this talking box. Closer.
You can clearly see this light anomaly fly into the wall. I mean, this is really odd. This is totally anomalous. There's the negative on it. I'll pull it back and show you. Changes shape, goes right into the wall. And this happens just a minute after. Look in the lower right in the darkness. Look at this flash of light. Self-illuminating in the darkness. Lights up, moves in a couple inches, and it's gone. Now, I've slowed this as slow as I can get it. Take a good look at it. That's impossible to be a bug, particle, anything. It's in the darkness, and it's lighting up. Just like we've seen before, pinpoint flashes of light in the darkness. I mean, these two things prove there's something definitely moving through your son's bedroom. Here's the negative. You can see it comes out of nowhere, goes back into nowhere. This is totally anomalous. Here's where our meters went crazy. It lasted for about 5 minutes throughout the entire apartment. We did a baseline reading when we first got there. Everything's normal. Besides, right there by your Wi-Fi router, that's the only thing that puts off high EMF. We're just getting cold spots right there as well. But these type of readings, 5.6, K2 maxing. It was almost like a switch flipped on the whole place. It only lasted for about 5 minutes.
Dude, I'm thinking it's this thing. It's this.
We did get a lot of contamination on our audio due to the dogs barking and yelping. There was actually some EVPs caught before and after some of their barks, but they got cut off, so we couldn't really make much of anything out. No doubt you definitely have something going on in your house. The thing that concerns me is with your son talking about a bad man coming into his room. We don't know if, this is something he's actually experiencing, or he's actually experiencing something going on, going back to sleep, going into dreamscape. But there definitely is something moving through your son's bedroom. There's something right here where I got the meter. Strange things flying around.
It's steady. Put it towards the mirror.
And the only way to truly dig into this, is for us to spend the night alone in there. Really dig into it, see what we can capture. You might have multiples in there. The female seems friendly, but there seem to be others. Just the fact that, your son talks about something negative. It's definitely moving through his bedroom. Something spit out our names within hours of being there. You have something highly intelligent in there. Maybe it hasn't revealed itself. If you do have something negative, something malevolent, we want to define it. If you need a priest to come in or whatever you'd like to have done, try to get rid of it. You always want to be cautious with these things. We never recommend using the Ovilus type devices that spit out random words. It's only going to confuse you and frustrate you. And these things play off emotions. If you guys ever get upset, get that emotion going, it's best to step away from the place. Because like I said, when these meters tip like this, it's almost like a switch came on. Just the EMF alone, those type of readings, I mean, it's like sleeping with your head on the router. It's going to mess with you. It's going to irritate you. And we don't know exactly who or what we're dealing with here. I'm going to run a check on the property, see who died and who all lived there. We'll run all those names, see if any of this stuff jives. Now we ran a diedinhouse.com search on the property and validated April did pass away there last January, like you said, due to a heroin overdose in the living room. We believe she's still there. She's stuck. That's why we're getting some of the female voices and responses. And there are no doubt others there. We don't know who or what they are. We need to do a full investigation to find out exactly what's really going on there.